What's up, you guys? It's your girl Jovi, aka Twin Mommy J, and I'm back here with a new YouTube video. So today we are going to be talking about how to get your baby or toddler to drink more water, drink plenty of water. And I'm going to show you guys the sippy cups and bottles that work really well for my twins and that I think really helps them drink plenty of water. So, all right, let's go ahead and get started. So we'll start off with the cups first. So I have these open-ended cups. These are actually from Amazon. I'll link those down below. And they actually came in 4 colors. It's actually a set. It's the cups, silicone plates, and then I think the utensils. And I like these ones to start practicing as far as like how to drink out of an open cup. So they're a nice size for their little hands and good for like teaching purposes. So I like using those. And then these ones we use pretty much every day. So these bottles, you can tell they have some design on them. These are the First Years. That's the brand. I bought them from Target, and I think these are like 10-ounce bottles. They come in smaller ones, and then we graduated to these ones now that they're a little bit older. And I'll open it up to show you guys. It's an actual straw, so I feel like that helps with their drinking. And then they have these bottles, which is Munchkin brand from Target as well. So it comes in different colors. This set was pink and blue. I think they have like a orange and pink set and like green and purple. But they generally come in 2, or you can buy it individually. The smaller ones have handles on it. So we started with the handle Munchkin straw bottle. And then now that they're older, we graduated to bigger cups with no handles, and these work great. So I felt like the Munchkin ones, anything with straws really, but specifically these Munchkin ones, these were the first ones that they used straws, and these bottles worked really well, especially when we put water in it for them to drink. So I didn't have any issues. And then these are now primarily their water cups, the first year ones. And we use the Munchkin ones for their milk at night, or if you want to put juice in there. But either one of those brands I think work really great, and I feel like the right bottle, it's important to have the right bottle because we actually went through a couple of rounds trying to figure out what sippy cup was going to work well for them. There were some like I don't want to say nipple, the spout or whatever, the head of where they're supposed to be drinking, they just couldn't grasp the concept, or it didn't work well. So I feel like there are better, you have to find what works well for your child, and these 2 brands really worked well. So I will link those down below. And yeah, they drink plenty of water. Water is just like adults, we need plenty of water. So we can't forget that the kids need their water too. And it really, of course, is helping improve their overall well-being and health. So I think it's important that kids, drink their water from a very early age on. And so I know recommendations, I think pediatricians said don't give your baby water before 6 months. Not gonna lie, we did. We're Nigerian. My mom and mother-in-law, definitely introduced it a little bit earlier than that 6-month mark. And hey, you know what? They did just fine with it. It was just, small amounts before the 6-month mark. But yeah, we started water pretty early on, while in addition to, breast milk and the formula and all of that stuff. But definitely, especially when they started eating solids. So that's when we started introducing water consistently, and just gradually increased it as they got older. And you know, it's funny when some of our foods like rice and stew or jollof rice, my kids love it, which is great, but you know, it has some kick to it. It has some spices, and so pepper, so to speak, and give them enough of that and they will have that water bottle glued to them real quick. So it's so funny, whenever they're eating that, me and my husband just laugh, because it's like, we know for sure they are not going to be missing any type of water when they're eating those foods. So anywho, water is very important, and I would say experiment with different bottles to try to figure out what works for your child, is a tip to encourage them to drink. Try these brands out that I mentioned, or you know, whatever works for you, but definitely if they're not initially taking water from whatever cup, sippy cup or open cup that you're giving to them, experiment with different cups, because they need their water, and you want to make sure that they're getting what they need. So another tip I would say is, you know, basically practice what you preach. We can't just be saying, drink your water, drink your water, drink your water. And we as the parents are not doing any of that. So, you know, lead by example. My kids definitely, they know water bottles, they know their sippy cups, water, and they see me and my husband drink water all the time, as well as like when family is over and stuff like that. And now they are able to, you know, they look for their sippy cups and everything like that. They're looking for that water. So definitely we got to lead by example and let them know that water is good for you and we need it. Another tip is always making sure that their sippy cups or their little bottles are within reach. And especially, you know, as they're in that walking stages and, you know, running around tired out, have it easily accessible to them, to where they can get it real quick when they're thirsty, and offer it throughout the day. Of course, for us, I always give water during meal times and then throughout the day. We do juices, but it's very occasional, and I always, you know, I'm cautious, making sure that it's not too high. The sugar content is not too high. So we promote a lot of water usage, and they actually enjoy it now that they're 2 years old. Those are the little tips that I have to help promote encouraging your baby or toddler to drink water. Check out those cups linked down below. Hope that helps. Have fun with it, you know, play around, act like you're drinking from their bottle, so they, you know, get excited about it, things like that. Even if they are struggling with using sippy cups initially or open cup, practice pouring or helping them pour, you know, a water bottle, a little bit of water into a cup, and see if that helps with them drinking as well. So yeah, you know, we got to get creative with trying to help them get that water down. So, all right. Make sure you hit the like button if this was helpful. Go ahead and subscribe. And until next time, sending lots of love, joy, and a whole lot of peace.